yummy.
Hey everybody, I am Bear and this is Babu.
And today we have made for you a delicious peanut butter chicken curry.
And as always, don't worry about any of the information we're about to tell you. It'll all be in the links below.
And if you like what you see, we'd appreciate it if you would please click that subscribe button below.
All right, let's get to chopping some vegetables. Hey, we are just about done chopping up our vegetables. And I came to this can of coconut milk and I wanted to show you guys a trick. Many of you do know this, many of you do not. And I didn't know it for most of my adult life. How about you?
I did not know
No.
this trick.
So anyway, most people would say they open a can opener, they put it like this and they twist and it goes around. And that's one way to do it, no doubt. But the real way to do it is actually put this on top and then you turn while it's on top. And here's the difference. This is what happens. Have you ever opened a can and it's very clumsy like, where the top falls in the can? Well, when you do it this way, it's a magnet. It actually holds the product right on. But anyway, that is something I wanted to show you guys because I thought it was kind of a nice trick. If I may just toss this over to you. I don't want to toss it too much. Bloop. All right. And let me put this here.
Well, I have got my cilantro chopped here that we're gonna put in our dish. And while he's finishing up the squash, we're gonna go ahead and get everything together to show you how to make the curry sauce that's gonna go in these vegetables.
So to make the sauce, what we're going to do is we're going to combine some ingredients and we're going to get the sauce prepared now so when we start sauteing the vegetables, we'll be able to put it right in.
Right. Sounds good, like a plan. And you
Yes.
are going to be my sous chef today.
I am the sous chef today.
You just have to do this motion with your wrist.
Just this.
Yeah, you're pretty good with that, right?
I've done this before once or twice.
So I'm going to add in about 1/4 of my can of my coconut and get that going. And I'm going to add all my seasonings that you'll have that we put in the recipe below in here. And he's just going to whisk all these in, make sure they're blended really well. You're going to start seeing a really nice color. I don't know if you can see it as well because the bowl's orange, but there's turmeric in here and yellow curry, so it makes a very nice yellow sauce. Next, we're going to add the peanut butter.
Oh, now this is going to be
Yeah,
work.
that's a little
Now
bit
we
of
got
work.
now we got to get the peanut butter on going.
Yeah, we like fresh peanut butter. There's no sugars and stuff added to it. So once that's all blended in and there's no big lumps, we're going to go ahead and add the rest of the coconut milk. But I'm just waiting to see that those lumps disappear. Oh, you did a good job.
Thank you. I told you I've done this motion
Right.
before.
Here's the rest.
Woo!
Woo!
All right,
There's like
let me go on
coconut
slow speed. All right, we got a motion going. Let's keep the train going.
Adding in some soy sauce and chicken broth because we want this to cook down nicely in with the vegetables and the other chicken. Okay. Lime juice is next. I have a whole lime here, but I'm going to just put in about half and then taste this to see how it tastes. And if everything's blended, if you want to drip a little bit on my finger, that'd be great. Thank you. Yours. I'm gonna add a little more lime juice. Are you concurring with that?
I agree. And actually, that's what I was going to say. Lime juice. Very nice. Nice flavor. Nice blend so far.
You can taste the curry. You can taste the a little bit of the lime. Hopefully, it'll be better now. The coconut. That helps a lot.
Right on.
All right, we've got our sauce done, and now we're gonna set all up to cook our chicken.
Yes, that's going to be good. All right, it is time to cook. And I am going to get started with some olive oil.
And I am using a very light olive oil because with this dish, you don't want a heavy olive oil taste. If you don't have a real light tasting one, just use regular oil. We kind of do this because it's a little bit healthier for us.
A little bit. And today we've decided to use the wok.
Yes.
So we're going to wok right on in.
Yep.
And we're going to start with the chicken.
Yes.
All right.
And we're just going to saute this just so it gets a little bit brown. We don't want it cooked all the way through because it's going to continue to cook in the sauce that we add. And with this, we're gonna go ahead and add some ginger. And I have a few curry leaves here. Let me put it right there. And you can stir that in with it.
Thank you.
And that's fresh grated ginger. And that's gonna flavor the chicken really nicely. And I'm gonna go ahead and add a little more liquid to this. I'm gonna add the rest of our lime because I like that lime flavor in this curry dish.
So we're just going to get this cooked down about halfway, a little bit more than halfway. And then we're going to take it out of this pot. And the trick of this is now we've left the chicken flavor in the pot for the next layer, which is going to be our onions.
Yes.
So we're going to...
So fragrant here soon.
Yep, it's all about building layers in your foods.
All right, these look good enough to go ahead and get off here. And I'm going to put them in a separate bowl.
It works real good when you have a helping hand.
Yes.
And I think we should add a little bit more oil.
Add a little bit more oil. Depends on your chicken that you're using. If it puts out any fat, if it doesn't, go ahead and add a little more oil. And once that oil's hot, we're gonna add in and saute these onions down. Ooh, I hear it bubbling. It's good to go. Here.
All right.
There you go.
So let's get these down. All right, this is starting to look good. Let me give you this, if I may.
All right.
And I think the next step we are going to add is some of the carrots. Ooh, let's get them right in there. Add them to our onions.
Ooh, I smell the onions.
The onions
Yum.
are doing good. So now we have nice second layer, third layer of flavor. We have carrots added.
And we add the vegetables in to the length of time they need cooked.
Yes.
So the onions always go first, and if you have a hard vegetable like carrots, you're going to want to put those in, and the soft vegetables go in at the end.
This has been sauteing down for probably, I'd say, about a good 5 minutes right now.
Okay.
We're going to add a little bit of salt into this.
You can see the color of the onions are getting a nice brown caramelized color, and the carrots are about halfway done.
And then we're also going to now add our garlic mix. Let's stick that in.
This is fresh chopped garlic.
Yeah, and we're going to wait until we can smell the aromatics of the garlic. I love those big words.
Aromatics.
I'm smelling the aromatics right now.
Put that in.
Ooh, they smell good too.
Yeah.
Whoopsie.
Whoa.
One of those went flying, I think. All right, so now what I'm going to do is we are going to add in
Some zucchini.
our zucchini.
And I like to cube these when I'm doing something like this and cooking it with a sauce because it tends to hold the consistency together better. And there's our squash.
So we got the zucchini and squash.
Right, and we're gonna just let it saute for just a minute or two to start to soften.
All right, so we are in the middle of now stirring down the zucchini and squash. It's almost done. The vegetables are now ready for us to add the sauce.
Yes, this curry coconut sauce is gonna cook in there.
Get it all over. So much sauce. Now you want a lot of sauce because we're going to cook it down.
We're going to go ahead now and add our chicken back into the dish because we want the chicken to
absorb the flavor.
Absorb all this delicious flavor.
Nice. All of that juice as well. That is all flavor at this point, and we want it. we want to take. We're going to take that flavor.
So we're going to let this slow simmer and try and get some rice started.
We've chosen 1 day old rice. So I'm going to add some nice butter into this frying pan.
Use this on our plates and then put that nice curry vegetable chicken over the top. So to flavor this up a little bit, to complement our curry dish back there, we're going to add a little bit of cilantro and some lime rind into this.
Yummy, yummy.
So it's going to cook and give it flavor, and of course salt and pepper to taste.
Wow.
Okay. Salt.
Wow. Our curry is thickening.
We left the lid off so the steam can come out and it can thicken down and boil down a little bit. But you do want to check your vegetables every once in a while. Make sure they're not getting too soft We like our vegetables a little bit firmer to the touch when we bite and eat them.
Okay, the rice is now finished. We're back to the sauce, and we're going to add the secret ingredient. Right?
Because you guys hung through this. We have a secret ingredient we're adding right to the end. So we're going to add just about a tablespoon or so of honey into it, just to give it a little bit more flavor.
And it's going to balance some of the other flavors in there. It's going to really kick it up a notch. This is one of those secrets that we don't display anywhere except if you watch through on the video. So let's get that honey in there. Nice golden honey. And now we're going to add in our spinach. We're going to get that going.
Spinach you just want to add last minute because it's such a quick.
Yeah, it cooks down. And this looks like a lot, like, wow, look at all this spinach. That's going to become nothing.
And I like baby spinach better than full adult grown spinach. It's a lot more tender. It cooks down a lot faster.
But that's also a preference.
Yes.
And you can use anything you want. Any leftover greens that you have, perfect place to put them is right here.
Cabbage, kale, all those good things. We kind of use whatever vegetables we have on hand when we make this, don't we?
We do. This is a perfect
whatever
dish.
meat's on hand.
It is. All right, so now we got this where we're just about done, and this is a choice moment. We have the choice. Choice. It's done, and it's beautiful and delicious, or you could make it a little thicker. And I think we've decided to make it a little thicker.
Yep, it depends on what vegetables you're using. Some of them have just more water release. So we're gonna add, we made a little bit of paste with some thickener. You can use cornstarch, potato starch, flour, and we used some of the liquid that we already had in there. And we're gonna add just a little bit at a time here to see how thick we want this over our rice.
All right, so now the thickener has really given us that texture that we're looking. We're gonna get this dished up and get it over the rice, and then we'll see you guys by the fire. Hey, it's Bear and Babu. We are by the fire, ready to review this amazing dish. And this dish is called
an easy peanut chicken curry.
I take my spoon.
I take my spoon.
And let us dig in and share this wonderful dish. Oh, look at that. It's lovely.
The colors are really pretty in this.
Uh-huh. Mm. Right off the bat, there are a lot of flavors coming to me.
It's very good. There's the curry you can really taste. I taste just a hint of peanut butter. So if you really like peanut butter, you can add just a little bit more. The fresh lime that we squeezed over the top adds so much to this dish, like some freshness.
That's a must. That's almost like, that's one of those maybe second secret tip. We're not going to write this in the recipe, but if you watch to this point, you must squeeze and use that lime zest.
A wedge of fresh lime.
Because it is just kicking us.
Oh yeah.
It's really good. So we enjoyed making this. It was one of these easier dishes as we like to try to make. We like to make dishes that seem complicated by the palate. You taste it and go, wow, that's a chef-cooked dinner. However, very easy to make, as you can see. It's the layering of flavors that give it this.
Yes, I really like it. And the vegetables still have a little firmness, but they're cooked all the way. So that's really important too when you're making this. You don't want to bite into mush and have it too soft.
Correct. And that's why back when we were cooking it, we did layers. Onion first, then carrots, and so forth. That just gives it that texture we keep talking about. Until next time, thanks for joining us. We're out. I am Bear, and this is Babu.
Hey guys, today.
What the hell is that?
I wanted to go off topic. Hey everyone.
You gotta tell me you're going off topic. I don't know you're going
hey
off topic.
People.
All right, let's go backwards. Hey everybody, I'm the Bear, and this is the Babu. It's different. Exactly. You don't expect it. That's what happens.
It's horrible.
That's all right. You ready? Let's go. One, start. So you just keep going. I'm just going to let you do it for a while because it's kind of fun watching you do the action. So keep going. Come on. All right. Just act though. Don't really do it. I see some getting cut. Don't cut them.
Yeah, but
Just act like you're doing it. And then when I pick up the can and I'm ready, then we're gonna get going. I need to feel the motion. I'm getting into a rhythm. It's a rhythm. Let me feel it. I'm getting ready. It's feeling it. Okay. Right on. And it cuts it off without it making it even a sharp edge. Although it is actually sharp. I thought it wasn't sharp. It is a little
this where
sharp.
we do like a disclaimer right at this moment?
This is the disclaimer. As blood is dripping off my hand. No, it's really not. For me.
No, your sense of humor is a little warped today.
That's not good humor?
I don't know.
I'll be, yes, mistress. No, I won't say that. All right.
I just jokes.
All right, you ready?
I just choke you.
Are you ready? Are you ready?
All right, always taste as you go because sometimes you need a little bit more, a little bit less, depending on the size of the lime.
You're just going, oh, no. No, I'm ready to be like, oh, man. You go on, no. You do it because you're in the middle of bumpering, so you might as well continue bumpering. Bumper. All right, you ready?